Hi everyone, welcome to our first episode of Words Unveiled, author conversation with White Falcon. I am Nancy Gupta from team White Falcon Publishing, and today we have Mr. Siddharth Saluja with us. A passionate traveler, Siddharth has traveled extensively throughout India and abroad. In his professional career, he is a management professional who has worked with industry leaders. Since his college, he has invested most of his time traveling, discovering new places, and learning about new cultures. Today, we will be discussing about his recent book, Travel to Wisdom, his writing journey, and more. So, hi, Mr. Siddharth Saluja. Thank you for joining us, and it's a privilege to have you. I'm sure it will be an enlightening session for all of us.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for having me here. I'm looking forward to our session.
Yeah. So let's begin with a fun round of rapid fire question. It is just a warm up session and will take about 10 to 20 seconds. You just have to be quick only. So shall we start?
Sure.
Beach or sky trip?
Beach.
Okay. Where is your favorite place to write?
Mountains.
Your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Who gives you inspiration for writing?
Travel.
Okay. So international or India travel?
Both.
Great. So this was our rapid fire round. Hope you and our viewers enjoyed it. Now let's continue.
Yep.
So Mr. Saluja, can you give us a brief overview about your book and what inspired you to write about it?
Sure, Nancy. So the book Travel to Wisdom is all about my experiences that I had by traveling to different parts of India and the world. Each travel journey with it brought a lot of experiences to me, and I learned a lot from meeting different people, experiencing different cultures, food. And I believe travel is more than just an experience of moving from one place to another. It's actually like a guru if you start seeing in that way. So that's a little bit about my book. My inspiration to write just came from traveling. I always felt that I have been writing and experiencing these things in my journal, and then I wanted to bring those experiences to the world so that everyone can see travel the more they think of it right now and get the fullest experience and learning from it. So that has been really my inspiration to write this book and bring it to everyone.
Yes, we can see your hard work and your experiences, and yes, it is reflecting in your writing, sir. So,
thank you.
How do you know when you have something to write about a story?
Well, I'm a big believer in my gut feel. I always go with my gut, and my gut tells me that this experience is worth sharing with everyone. This is an experience which has made an impact in my life. It has changed the way I see life. So that is how I go with the belief that I should now start writing about it. If I talk about this book, right, I was kind of capturing many beautiful experiences. I was trying to note them down. And at one point, I had a very strong gut feeling that this is the right time to compile them all and create them into a beautiful piece of work so that everyone can have the benefit and the pleasure to read it. So that's kind of how I go with my gut to really experience and feel when it's the right time to write.
So I think now the readers are aware about this author's story inside, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you share any one of your travel highlights, like anyone?
Yeah, of course. I'll share the one which has also been referenced in the book quite a few times. That has been my travel to Leh Ladakh, which everyone in India knows is in the northern side, one of the highest terrain. I really saw that as one of the amazing place where people are living in difficult circumstances, but they are at peace, like they are happy, and they are culturally rich. So that experience for me was very enlightening. That land in itself has an aura and a charm to it, and it has a very strong vibe, which I, as a traveler and a learner, felt was very inspiring. So that journey to me is an unforgettable one, and I always cherish it.
Nice. It was very interesting. So what is the biggest myth about travel you think people are having in their mind?
Well, I think many people think that travel is all about getting from one destination to another or actually reaching a point. But to be honest with you, travel is about enjoying every moment of the journey. That could be a stop at a tea stall or talking to your taxi driver. Every experience that you get in the travel adds to your learning. So the biggest myth really is that people think that we will only enjoy once we reach at a destination or a point A, and that's when we start experiencing travel. Rather, it's all about from where you begin, and every inch of it is an experience in itself.
But Mr. Saluja, don't you think like when we plan any travel, we have to keep many things and many factors in our mind? For example, expense, savings, security, in case if it's an individual, solo traveler is there, especially for girls. So what is your say on this thing?
Oh, I would absolutely agree to that, Nancy. We always have to be mindful while traveling. In my book, I did share about trusting others and building that trust, because when you start trusting people, then you get the same trust back. But that doesn't mean you don't have to be careful in planning your travel. And everybody doesn't have to plan, like, let's take a flight to go to another state, or let's say go to another country to experience travel. All I'm saying is that travel is really about any change, any new people you see, anything you see, right? While coming from your home to the office, if you see something, try to absorb it, try to see it, try to learn about it. I mean, life is so beautiful, and we should plan, but we should not over plan so that we lose the charm of every experience that comes with it.
Right, right. So, yeah, from there only, another question of mine is that travel is also the greatest teacher. What's the most recent lesson you have learned through travel?
Well, I have a list of lessons that I did share through travel, but I think the recent experience I would share is that I was in the US in August, and I was traveling, and I was all by myself, and I was there for a month. And after a few days, when I was there and I was going back to my hotel every day, I had a thought of that I'm all by myself. But the amazing part about traveling and traveling as a guru is that I never felt lonely. I have kind of built this habit of really having conversation with myself, actually finding a friend and a companion in myself. That's how travel has transformed my way of thinking, and has taught me that how you can enjoy the company of yourself. It's not necessary that you always need someone else. So while I was moving from different states in US, I was always, I was alone, but I was never lonely. So that's something that travel has taught me.
Yes. So we all have some learnings in our life. Your one is also very inspirational one. What I want to ask is why you have named this book title as Travel to Wisdom. So what is wisdom in there?
Wisdom is really finding your true self. So wisdom is about knowing who you are. Each one of us has different personality, different experiences. We all are made up with, we are very special. Though God has created us with the same blood and flesh, we are unique in our own ways. So it's all about finding who is a unique Nancy, who's a unique Siddharth. So we all need to discover that. It's only when you travel, you see different experiences in life, and you really go inward, you start going towards that wisdom. So it's really about traveling to wisdom, meaning finding your true self with this journey.
So basically, finding your inner beauty, right?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
What advice do you want to give to your readers?
Well, I'll just give one advice which I have given to myself, and I feel happy about it that I did advise myself the same thing, is that it's a beautiful life, it's a beautiful world, and just go out, experience it, enjoy it. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect time when you will have this amount of money, you will travel. Time is a very limited commodity, and we all are on borrowed time. So just move out. Whatever opportunity you get, whether it's a small travel, whether it's going to even somebody's house to experience a new set of people, food, just do that. I mean, it's all about experiencing the life to its fullest, and really taking in those lessons and absorbing it to the fullest is what I would say as one advice to my readers.
So for the viewers, according to Mr. Saluja, you just have to explore things. Don't wait for the opportunities, right? So
Exactly. Just go out.
So before wrapping up this session, sir, I would like to know what is your favorite and least favorite part of publishing?
Well, my favorite part of publishing has been, the entire journey. As soon as you see your first cover, the draft of your first cover that comes in existence, it gives you a very special feeling. And I really thank the entire White Falcon team. That journey has been amazing. Each individual shared the same passion, the same vision, and was driving towards publishing this book with the same enthusiasm that a writer would have, and I had, right? So that shared feeling of kind of working as a team together to get this book into existence has been my most beautiful experience. The least one I would say is that as when you're writing a book, you have to go through multiple rounds of review. Whenever you read your book, you will always find something that could be changed or made better. So that multiple iterations is a process which is a never-ending circle. So I would tell that, perfect is the enemy of good. So you should strive for perfect, but sometimes it's good to just move forward and keep faith. So that's been kind of my least favorite, but it's a part of the journey. So I accepted it and I enjoy it.
Yes, because as per us, sir, I would like to say that it is not just a book. For us, it's an emotion of our author, which we have to deliver to the audience in the same way how it was expressed to us. So
yeah.
For us, it's a big responsibility, and we tried our best to make it a success for you.
I really, really thank you, Nancy, and everybody in the team for making this a reality.
Thank you, sir. So, do you plan to write more books? Like, is there any next book that is initiated by you?
Well, as I said, right, I keep journaling. I keep writing or scribbling a lot on my notebooks. I don't have a book in the pipeline, but all those experiences may again shape up into a next book. So I really want to write a next book, but I'm just waiting for the right content. And right now I'm looking forward to my readers to get their feedback on my first book, how they found it, and then so that I can share the next journey in a more meaningful way with my readers. But certainly that would be my dream to come forward with a new book soon.
So we will be also waiting for the same, sir. So yes, this brings us to the end of this incredible live session. Thanks, Mr. Saluja, for sharing your valuable insights with us. To the viewers, you can check the details about Mr. Saluja's work in description box below. So thank you, sir. Nice to be with you.
Thank you.
Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.